All right, all right, all right. We live. Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? OMG. You know what? I probably should change my shirt. It just looks like my head is just kind of floating over the water, right? That's this yellow shirt. Normally it works with green shirts, but guys, welcome, welcome, welcome to the BYOB After Dark Show. We are so excited to be here this evening. We are continuing Quit Week. Guys, we are here to talk about. We have an amazing speaker, but let's get our panelists, our hosts to introduce themselves. Guys, my name is Jennifer King, and my clients hire me to help them build a profitable online business so that they don't have to work a job. And now more than ever, it's important to know what the future holds. This was truly with COVID-19 a true making that statement come true here today, gone tomorrow. That's what happened. Jobs were here today and gone the next day. So guys, we're here. Be sure you share out the broadcast. I tell this story all the time. Sharing is caring. And there was one share of the broadcast that completely changed my life. Someone shared Coach Daria Whittingham's broadcast with me. I got connected with her. 8 months later, I was leaving my job after 33 years. I think I'm having issues with my sound. Okay, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna call in on my phone.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Listen, it's Quit Week. Are you still excited? And I know somebody ought to be excited because by now, I think some of us are in week 3 of the quarantine, some of us in week 4. You should be thinking about something different. You should be. Anyhow, thank you so much for being here. I'm Tisha M. Johnson. I'm your relationship coach. I'm here to help you manifest true and lasting love. And I know some of y'all stuck with some people that you don't want to be stuck with, but it's okay. Make the most of it. Do what you need to do. And for those of you that are ready for love, listen, you can have it. You can have it. But tonight we're talking about being able to quit your job. Go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20, bit.ly/BYOB show 20. Go ahead, sign up, invite someone to the broadcast, hashtag share. When you do that, somebody needs this conversation. You already heard Jennifer. She said it. She's living proof. One share of the broadcast is the reason why she is taking naps, like when some of us are working. I'm just saying. So share the broadcast. We got an exciting, I'm glad to be here with my sister. We have another exciting show for you tonight. So I'm excited. Come on, CJ, tell the people who you are.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. My name is Shaquanda CJ Alston. I am an accountant and owner of Johnson's Bookkeeping and Tax, where business owners hire me to take care of their financial planning. You know what? What I want y'all to do is, before you even get started, because we have the one, the only, the hype diva herself that is representing us tonight on the Quit Week. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for the vision. Thank you so much, Coach, who is definitely our visionary. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. I cannot wait to this presentation. It is going to be amazing. But before you do that, you don't want to miss it. We've been having a ball all week. bit.ly/BYOB20. You'll get it all. So I'm excited. What did I say? BYOB.
You said it like BYOB show 20. Is my sound still acting up?
No, he sounds much better.
Okay.
All right, guys.
All right, coming to the stage. All right, coming to the stage, Miss Dion Murphy, the hype diva herself. Guys, get your pen and paper. She is going to give you 5 reasons. 5, guys, not just one reason, but 5 reasons you should build your muscle so that you could quit your job. We are super excited about this, guys. If you haven't already registered, be sure you go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. You will have an opportunity to request a call from our team so we can talk about your specific situation and how you can build your muscle so that you can quit your job. All right, Dion.
All right, y'all. Come on in here. Let me share my screen, and we're going to dive right on into it. It's coming. All right, you guys, let's get with it. Look, I want to talk to you tonight about 5 reasons to build your business your business muscle to quit your job, okay? But before I get into that, I'm just going to give you a briefing of who I am just a little bit. I'm Dion Murphy, owner, founder, and creator of Her Virtual Gym. I'm a mother, fitness competitor, traveler. Well, I used to be a traveler because, we're not really going anywhere in the midst of COVID, all right? And a business owner. And let me tell you, you can do all of these and even more. And guess what else you could do? Quit your job. I'm going to give you 5 reasons on how you do that, why you want to do that. The first one, you guys, is that you won't run out of clients. All right. Now, I bet you're like, Dion, what you mean you won't run out of clients? Well, just like it says here, you have to know that you know that you know. I'm going to say that again. You have to know that you know that you won't run out of clients. And the way that you know that you know that you won't run out of clients is whenever you have a chance to get the right tutelage, to get the correct leadership, you guys. You cannot do this by yourself. You cannot just jump out there and say, I'm gonna build this grand empire without one person to help you, without one person to sow some seeds into you. You have to get that. And so once you get that, you're going to be knowing that you know that you will never run out of clients. So that's why you need to build that business muscle, so that whenever you go out there to battle, you know that hey, I'm going to find me some clients. The clients are going to come to me, all right, because I'm building my business muscle under the tutelage of a trainer, okay, your personal training business coach, all right? And then you have to use the fear as fuel, because you will be uh-oh. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Jennifer. You need
okay. Oh, okay. I thought that was
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I can't mute my phone because my speaker's acted up. I apologize. Keep going, Dion. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. And then it says you have to use the fear as fuel. Okay, you might be afraid, be like, what if I start this business and nobody purchases from me? Nobody comes to see me. Nobody clicks on my videos. Nobody clicks on my products to buy. Nobody shows up at my store. You have to use that fear as fuel. Use it to your advantage. And so you're going to always have clients. You just have to know that, okay? Now, number 2, there are many different avenues. That's another reason why you need to build your business muscle, because there are many different avenues that you can go through to find your clients, to go through to build a community, to go through to find the right business coach. There are many different avenues. It's not just one, okay? This is not 1920. We're in 2020. So there are many different avenues right now. So there's no excuses, you guys, why you can't build that business muscle. The number one place to find your clientele is online. And guess what? Right now, that's 100% true. Nobody's walking out there passing out business cards anymore, because people are going to start looking at you crazy if you try to hand them a business card right now at this date and time. Okay? So the number one place to find your clientele is online. All right? Because remember, I said there are many different avenues, and the number one place is online. All right? So you have to build that business of muscle so you can look good to the clientele. When I say look good, you guys, I'm talking about, you know what you're talking about. You have an appealing offer. You have something that people want. So guess what? You have to attract your clients. Think about it. When people used to go to the gym to work out, they build up this body and they attract attention, because people are like, how you get all those muscles, or how you get a curvy stature like that. You're going to attract your client, the correct client, when you build your business the right way and when you build that business muscle the right way. The number 3 reason is, guess what, y'all? People want to pay you. They want to pay you. Believe it or not, people want to pay you. Even in this pandemic, people are still shopping. And I know we've mentioned this this week, because people are not using all of their money like they would normally use, like to go to work, to go to the cleaners, to get gas, to drive, to pay tolls, all of that. You know, they are still spending money, and they pay what they want, all right? They pay for what they want. People don't always pay for what they need, but they definitely pay for what they want, even in a pandemic, all right? So they want to pay you. They want to pay you. So guess what? They want to pay you because you are the shortcut. It's the shortcut to get to where they want to be. You're the shortcut. That's why they want to pay you. And I'm not saying that, you know, they just don't want to do all the work. No, what I'm saying is you have something that you can pour into them that will help them not take as long. It probably took your business coach 3, 5, 6 years to build their business. But now with all the tools in place and all of the information out there, all the different avenues, you guys, your business coach is your shortcut to get to where you want to be. So people out there are looking for you. They're looking for you. Okay. That's why you got to build that business muscle and make sure you have a coach in place. It has to be positioned in the marketplace correctly. Like I said, people want to pay you. You have to position it correctly. All right. You definitely have to put it out there. If you don't put it out there, guess what? Nobody would never know it exists. If you put it out there and nobody bites, guess what? You got to go back and say, okay, wait a minute. I didn't do something right. Okay. I didn't say it right. I didn't say the right words to attract the right people. You have to make sure that it's positioned correctly in the marketplace. All right. Number 4, there are low startup costs, you guys. Right now, you don't have to go and get a brick and mortar. You don't even have to hire a team to help you with a business plan, a marketing plan. Then you go and present it in front of the bank. Y'all remember y'all used to watch Gina on Martin when she used to be up in there making all those presentations. And don't forget the one with her head was stuck in the headboard. She had to make that presentation. I know y'all remember that, not only me. But anyway, it's low startup costs. You don't need to do all of that anymore. All right. There are solutions to getting that narrowed down. All right. So no physical location is needed. Just like I said, you can contract on an as needed basis. Okay. You don't have to hire a full-fledged staff. But guess what? If you have your operations manager and that person's on your payroll full time, but guess what? You might need a photographer to take you some pictures. You just contract them for that set of pictures and then they're done. So it's low startup costs. You don't have to keep these people, just waiting in line, say, hey, when you going to pay me? Be like, well, look, I don't need that this month. You have the ability to contract people. All right. You don't have to sign a lease. You don't have to sign a mortgage. You don't have to sign these long loophole contracts. Well, the ones without loopholes, the ones that got craters in there that you could fall into, you don't have to do that nowadays. Okay. All right. There's low startup costs. And the last reason is, guess what, you guys? You get to be your own boss. You get to be your own boss. You build your own dreams. That's why you got to work that business muscle. And in order to work that business muscle, you got to have a business coach. You got to have some direction. You got to have a mentor. All right. So in order to build your own dreams so you can stop building somebody else's, and I'm preaching to myself here, okay? You have to keep that business coach near and dear, close and near and dear to you so that you can stay on that path and put your timeline in place so you can get out of there. We talked about having a plan. You just don't jump off the cliff. You got to have a plan. But you can plan and work on building your own dream. And guess what? You get to write your own what? Paycheck. You get to write your own paycheck. The possibilities of your earning potential are endless, you guys. So that is in your control. That is in your control, but you got to build that business muscle. You just can't hit it and quit it once a week. You can't go to the business building gym 3 days out the week. You got to be up in that thing for 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week. Work harder on your business than you do on your job right now so that whenever your business is in its prime, you don't have to work as hard, okay? Because some things are on automation, but we're not going to get into that. But I just want you to know that you need to hit this link, bit.ly/BYOB show 20 to get registered and share and schedule a call, because you will get set up with the right person. You're going to be asked some questions, you guys, to see what it is that you want to do. And then you'll be set up with the correct person that's going to help get you to your next level. All right. So remember, these are those 5 reasons that you need to be building your business muscles. It's no excuses. Now is the best time to do it. All right. You have time. You're at home. The kids are at home and everything. But this is going to teach you discipline. This is definitely going to teach you discipline with your job and with your time. All right. So thank y'all so much for being here and listening to me and letting me share with you all. I truly appreciate it. And let me know if you all have any questions. I forgot that slide. It was the last slide. I just didn't even go to it. Let me know if y'all have any questions.
That was
thank you,
good,
Ms.
Dion.
Jennifer.
She just talked about the 5 reasons you need to build your business muscle. And now more than ever, with all that's going on right now with the pandemic, all the uncertainty, you got time to build your muscle, because if you're working from home now, you have some time because you're not having to get out in traffic and commute. So you need to make sure that you're not sitting in front of the TV binge watching anything, that you're being productive with your time. If you start out and focus, and it's not going to be easy. Let me tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard work. But if you invest in you, and investing in you in building an online business looks like getting some help. It looks like getting some help, because that's what you need. That's what you need. Guys, I'm going to have to grab a call real quick if y'all could keep going.
Awesome. Awesome. It was absolutely an incredible presentation, Dion. And 2 things that really stuck out. And so you guys, you got to take advantage of the opportunity and the time of the opportunity. You don't need a physical location if you want to have your own virtual gym, which Dion does have that. And she got a group of ladies, I guess, and maybe even some men that she's going through a program with now, because she can do it from the comfort of her home. For those of us, Jennifer has left her job, but the 3 of us are still working. It would have been even more challenging, I imagine, if Dion had to go to the job and put all of that together. So, now is a perfect time. You want to go ahead. And then the other thing was create your own paycheck. So what better reason than now to start a business, because you can create your own paycheck with a little bit of freedom and flexibility. Like Dion said, you're not spending money on gas. You're not utilizing dry cleaning. You ain't even going to fast food restaurants. So you having to cook unless you are ordering out, but I don't know. So you got a little bit of money to work with. And those of y'all that are waiting on that stimulus check to come, why don't you take that? I know I'm preaching to the choir. Why don't you take that? And even if you can't use all of it, use a little bit of it for you and for your business. So awesome presentation, Dion.
Thank you, sis.
I'm excited. I might have to get me something going online.
Yeah.
Yes, Dion, that was super amazing. You guys, Dion, I love it when she likened it to working out. And a lot of us can see us. You can see yourself working out, but a lot of you don't see yourself in business. So, like I said, she broke it down so super simple for you to realize there are those who are very adamant about getting that workout in and very adamant about hitting the gym. That what she was saying was take that same energy and now you can do that for yourself. And so, and again, my favorite part was the little startup cost, because that's where the money comes in, is that, to show you how it is really not that expensive. It's all about strategy, all about strategy. So Dion, oh my God, that was amazing. I knew it was going to be amazing. You did not make me out of a lie. Go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. You got to get this. I can't wait, because, you always want to reference this again and again and again. So thank you so much.
Thank you, CJ. Jennifer, you on mute.
I forgot. I was over here on a call. You know how when your phone ring this time of night with what's going on these days, you like, what's wrong? So nothing was wrong, thank God. But guys, that information was so amazing. We're here this week talking about Quit Week. We're talking about why it's important. If you want to build generational wealth, have a legacy, you need to
Mm,
quit your job. Not right now. You need to get a strategy to quit your job so you
that's
can
right.
build a business. You will not get rich at a job. And how many people don't want to, well, we all know we're going to leave this world. So we want to leave this world with our loved ones to have something other than just bills, other than trying to figure out how to bury you. People don't understand, and I've been saying this every day, that people are realizing right now how fragile their bank accounts are based on this pandemic, because we had to go get extra groceries, we had to go get extra stuff, and most Americans can't don't have that $400 for an emergency. Thank God I did. And the only reason I had that and then some was because I got a coach who worked on my mindset to so I would stop believing that a job was all there was for me. I got a coach that helped work with me to build an online business so that I could leave my job. I'm in a group, a community of amazing women that are so supportive. I'm talking about, I have made the best friendships of my life. I'm 52. I have made the best friendships of my life in this community because I was always always thought that women couldn't get along like we get along. Women are messy. We're not going to be able to get along. So I just didn't want to fool with it. Didn't want to fool with it. I was so wrong. And I am so glad I was wrong about this community. Now that does happen, but not over here in this community. So guys, if you haven't gone to bit.ly/BYOB show 20, go get registered. We still have 3 more days of this telesummit. We have had some amazing speakers here. One of the things I want you also to do is when you go to that link, you're going to get a reminder about a webinar that I'm going to be teaching on tomorrow night called The Cost of Quitting. The Cost of Quitting. And then we're going to have a live Q&A on Saturday morning. So we're all about here to jam pack this week full of information to help you while we're all at home. We have a captive audience right now. So you guys need to listen. You need to listen. When we were speaking this morning, Coach spoke this morning, and the title of her presentation was, If I Hadn't Quit My Job. And boy, that was like, we did like a round robin. So I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to talk about, if I hadn't quit my job, then I'm going to give y'all X, Y, and Z. Then I want you guys to say, if I could quit my job today, because you guys are on your way. You are on your way because we have coaches. We have coaches that prepared us for this pandemic, because Coach was talking about a crisis a year and a half ago. She was talking about a crisis a year and a half ago. So, guys, for those of you that are joining us, thank you for joining. We are super excited that you're here. Be sure you share out the broadcast because somebody needs to hear this word. So, I'm just going to give a few things about if I hadn't quit my job, because I swear to God, I could speak all day on that. If I hadn't quit my job, I'd still be having to go to work right now because my unit is still having to report to work. If I hadn't quit my job, I would still be living paycheck to paycheck. If I hadn't quit my job, I would have to worry about what I would do with my son during the day. If I hadn't quit my job, I would put myself at risk by being around people while we have this shelter in place. If I hadn't quit my job, I wouldn't have peace of mind. If I hadn't quit my job, I would not have met these wonderful women. If I hadn't quit my job, I wouldn't be on here hosting the BYOB show. If I hadn't quit my job, I wouldn't be able to help you.
Ooh,
It's not about me, it's about you. If I hadn't quit my job, guys, it's
wow.
deep. I could go on and on and on and on and on. So I want to hear from you ladies. Let's talk about when you quit your job. Not if you quit your job, when you quit your job, because you guys are on your way, because they're getting the same information I got in my program. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's strategy and consistency. Strategy and consistency. It's going to be worked. If you're not willing to work, don't get in a program, because the program's not going to work. Go ahead, ladies.
The thing about Jennifer's journey is that her journey is different from mine. And so, you don't have to feel some kind of way because she's like, I did it in 8 months. If you do it in 18 months, if you do it in 36 months, just as long as you do it, just as long as you work toward it. So when I'm able to quit my job, I'm going to have the freedom and flexibility to have some me time. I'm going to, yes, work in my business, which, you know, I've been doing, working in my business and my ministry and work and everything else, but it's going to give me a little bit more time. What I appreciate about now is I don't have to get in traffic. I don't have to spend 2 hours on the road every day. That's 2 hours that I get back. So I'm going to have that freedom and flexibility. And I'm going to be able to, when we get back to it, I'm going to have the freedom and flexibility to travel, not just for vacation, but also for business, which, you know, unfortunately, I only traveled once with the crew last year. And, you know, we early on had to reschedule our dates or, you know, put them to the side for now. But I'm going to have that flexibility to be able to do that. And I got some other things that I'll be able to do, but those are like the major ones. And I'm excited about it.
I'm excited for you because it's coming. It's coming. You know, as soon as we, you know, and life as we know it is going to be very, very different. I'm not real sure when I'm going to jump back up on a plane. I got flight credits for days because we already had things planned out. I may end up losing that money. That's fine because I'm not risking getting corona. But, you know, guys, we have an opportunity now to do some hard thinking about where we are in our lives. Because if you don't decide now to do something different, you're going to be right where you are right now, working a job that dictates to you what they're going to pay you, a job that dictates to you when you can come and go, a job that dictates to you that or doesn't even applaud you, doesn't appreciate you. You need to take that same energy because right now you're sharecropping somebody else's land, making them rich, making them rich. And I'm here to tell you it's not your fault. I was there too. I don't act like I'm any better than anybody because I was there for 33 years on a plantation because I was working somebody else's land. Now I work my own land. If I hadn't quit my job, I'd still be at the plantation.
And drop the mic. So let me tell you what I'm going to do or what my plans are. You guys, when I quit my job, I will be able to hardcore focus on building, continuing the build of the legacy that I'm going to leave for my baby. When I quit my job, I'm going to be bringing her in hands on. Right now, she's 4. She's becoming more and more interested, but showing her, having time to show her the ropes and how to do it, even as a young baby, a young child. That's what I'm going to be able to do. When I quit my job, I'm going to be able to retire my mama and my sister. All right. Those two very important people to me in my life. That's what's going to happen at that time. And then when I quit my job, I'm going to be able to help you all even more. You know, come up with your multiple streams of income, come up with the best health in your life, because right now it seems like y'all still don't want to do it, you know, but I'm going to be after you. I'm going to be after you even harder whenever that happens. So whenever I quit my job, I'm definitely going to be traveling, Tisha, especially when they open up those airwaves again. But, you know, I'm going to wait some months before I jump on there, Jennifer. We're going to wait. And then we're going to get out there once we get the clear and the clear after the clear to go and do that, you guys. And then how about what else? You don't know. I might build my own resort because I love resorts. I might build my own after I quit island. Go out there and get my own island. Stay away from all of it. So, you guys, the possibilities are endless, but you have to have that drive that you had whenever you're trying to meet those project deadlines, when you're trying to make sure that they're going to give you a bonus. You have to have that drive right there times 10 when you're working your business. Like Jennifer said, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be way better than what it is that you're doing and what we're doing, you know, right now, when that takes up a portion of our day. You know, they do dictate, even though we're working from home, they're giving you more and more and more and more and more projects. So it's like they're dictating your time because they give you the time frame in which to get these things done. And guess what? It interferes with a lot of stuff. All right? But it's about to stop.
And now you have parents having to juggle those additional duties, those additional projects, and homeschooling. If I hadn't quit my job, I would have to do that. When you guys quit your job, we don't know how long this is going to last. But one thing we do know, it will pass. But while we're waiting, don't sit idle. Don't be like, oh, I get to work from home, I'm going to sleep. Get up, move around, get some help. I'm going to be teaching a webinar tomorrow night. I want you guys to go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20 and get registered so you can come to the webinar. I'm going to be talking about the cost of quitting because it doesn't cost what you think it does. One last thing before I get to you, CJ, I'm going to say you talked a lot about travel. If I had to quit my job, I wouldn't be able to jump on a plane anytime and go anywhere I want to go. If I hadn't quit my job, see, most people think, oh, you're working, you have a good job, so you can travel. No, I'm not working there. I'm working at home. I have an amazing job and I can go anywhere I want. If I hadn't quit my job, I'd still be working, living paycheck to paycheck. That's what freedom has done for me. It took me 8 months of hard work, but I had a strategy because I tried before and it didn't happen. And that's why I was there for 33 years. And so, guys, this is the time. This is a wake up call. This is like a hit upside the head. I got to do something. I got to do something. If I hadn't quit my job, I'd have to go to work tomorrow. I'd have to report to an office tomorrow if I hadn't quit my job. Go ahead, CJ.
On Good Friday.
On Good Friday. You right about it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was amazing. So when I quit my job, I am absolutely going to, I have to try, we talk about travel, we have a great time together. I'm giving myself I have worked party. I've been working since I was 13, so it's about that time. I know me, I'm gonna twirl my behind from state to state, from city to city. And so what I have to do is I have to find the right nanny to help me with that, because I got my chaps with me. So also when I quit my job, what I'm gonna do is I'll be able to be there for my little chaps. I will be able to go attend all the field trips, and now the way we're going to create our own field trips, I'll be able to have that time. I'll be able to spend time and really study and understand what it's like and what programs I can get for my little blue baby, Theron, be able to understand what is it that autism is and what that looks like, and how I'll just be able to service my child, because they don't feel like you should be working if you have a special needs child, but that's not the case. So now what I can do is I can help them in the capacity that they need to be in. Oh my goodness, and I am going to live off the land. Yes, I'm going to live off the land. I would love to go back to the simple things in life. That's what this pandemic has taught me. So when I quit my job, I will pay attention more to the birds like I'm doing now. So I cannot wait. But most importantly, you already know, I can service you guys more. I can serve you all more. I can put myself out there more and be more readily available to you all, because every last one of us here, we have a great product that everybody needs. So I would definitely, I'll have more room, more capacity at that time, so I can think freely and think clear. So I cannot wait.
And it's going to come sooner than you think, because we have expert counsel. We have SaltWise counsel. If you haven't SaltWise counsel and you talking to your girlfriend or somebody, or you just watching what people are doing on social media and you say, oh, I'm gonna go do what they doing, it's not gonna happen for you. How do I know? Because that's what I did. I kept bootlegging my business. Keep bootlegging your business and you're gonna keep sharecropping. Let me repeat that. Keep bootlegging your business and you're gonna be sharecropping. And everything you do is written off. And if you may say, well, I can't afford coaching. I couldn't afford it either, but I went and figured it out. So once you go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20, you can schedule a call with us, with someone on the team, and we can tell you everybody had to find extra money for coaching. All right. Because if we had the money, we wouldn't be if we had endless money or enough money or more money, building a business for survival wouldn't be an issue. Everybody was struggling when they came in, but we get strategy on how to get that right now money and then how to get that later money. We have some amazing opportunities right now. Coach is going to be talking about them, I believe, on Saturday morning. But if you get on the email list by going to bit.ly/BYOB show 20, you're going to get an email about the session I'm doing tomorrow, about the session Coach is doing, about opportunities. And these are like major opportunities to fill a void right now during the pandemic. I'm not going to tell you what they are here, but you come to the workshop and then you can ask the master coach herself. She will break it down to you. And when she breaks it down to you, it's not going to be what you think. So go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20 so you can get information about the webinar I'm going to be doing on Friday on the cost of quitting. The cost of quitting your job. Then you'll also have a workshop you can attend on Saturday morning. It is going to be super amazing. But in order for you to get the information and to be able to be in the room, you got to go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. Do you guys have any questions for us? If not, we're getting out of here because we got work to do. We got work to do. Thank you, Dion. That was super amazing. Thank you, Tisha. I'm just going to kind of fill in some gaps here because there's a delay in us seeing the comments. So if somebody has a question, I certainly don't want to cut them off before we sign off. So why don't you ladies give some last words? We'll let Dion be the last one and then we'll be out of here. I thought we had a question. Did we have a question in here?
I'm looking.
Jessica made a comment. She answered the question. If I hadn't quit my job, I wouldn't be able to be a stay-at-home mom, building generational wealth and making a difference before the age of 27.
Wow.
That is incredible, Jessica. I love me some Jessica.
I love Jessica too. She could be my daughter. She could be my daughter.
Jennifer.
So guys, you have heard some awesome and incredible information. I don't know what your
Uh-oh, I think Tisha froze, huh, CJ?
Yeah, I think she's frozen.
Okay.
And normally,
Okay, guys. What Tisha was gonna say was, we have heard some amazing things tonight. Yeah, wait, hold on. We have heard some amazing things tonight, and now the ball is in your court. Now it's time for you to move. It's time for you to make a decision, action, right? Take some action and go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. There she is. I already knew what you was gonna say, Tisha. Go ahead, Tisha.
she good. Okay, Dion, you close.
Oh.
You give us the benediction.
Okay, give you the raise your right hand. Raise your right hand, everybody. Come on. All right, now that you have gotten this information, go on out there to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. Get registered. Come to the workshop. Come to the party tomorrow. Come to the webinars and get this information and put it into action. We are done.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.